very good day to y'all. I'm Shanali from Behind Me International Media, and you are watching The Business Icon, where we dive into deeper stories of entrepreneurs or businessmen who would like to share their journey, their challenges, and also their inspiring advices, maybe probably for the people who are interested in starting businesses here in Canada. So today on this show, it's my pleasure to speak to an individual, a businessman, who has been here in Canada now for many years and has started his own business with a good cause, with the intention of bridging some cultural differences or gaps within the Sri Lankan community and in Canada. So with that introduction, it's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Prabha Sivalingam, who is the owner of Sri Shai, and he's also an realtor as well. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us on the show today.
My pleasure to be here.
So as I mentioned, sir, now your initiative of starting Sri Shai, I want to get into more details about what your products are, why you're importing these goods from Sri Lanka, and before we do that, could you tell our viewers about how long you've been in Canada and when you started this business?
I've been in Canada since 1990. I started this business last 2 years ago. This is my second complete year. This April comes. We are doing very well, and the intention is we want to start this business. We want to help the people of Sri Lanka, and so I decided to bring our country got beautiful, so many extraordinary products, including all the cinnamons, even teas, anything you can name it. We got a lot of stuff. So I decided to bring Sri Lankan product only. So I brought a Sri Lankan product to this country, and me and my brother-in-law, he's in Sri Lanka. So we just want to do something different to the country. The country was going really bad shape last couple of years, and people are struggling. Then we want to help the people, the small business people, and to bring their product to this international market and show them what is we have in our country. And that's what the main intention. We bought it. Thank God we are successful on that.
Exactly. So something that you mentioned was now you came to Canada some time ago, and did you always want to become a businessman?
No, not really. Not really.
What inspired you to start this?
That's all because of after become a realtor, then I was doing, because the main reason is I want to start this one. Because of the country situation, we have to do something for the people of Sri Lanka. That's what the main intention. Otherwise, I would have started some other different businesses. Some people ask me, why you didn't open the restaurant, why you didn't open that? So I worked all the sectors since from 1990. And so I don't want to do that something. So I want to do some business. At the same time, I want to help someone. If I'm opening a restaurant, that's not going to be helping to someone. People will come and I make money, that's all. But the reason I opened this business, I want to bring this product to the international market and show them what we have in our country. And the people would go there, our country, tourism will bloom, and the people of Sri Lanka will get more popular. And we already popular in cricket and everything, but I want to bring the product. And then a lot of people, Europe people knows about Sri Lanka a lot, but North American doesn't know much. So now when we bring this stuff here, they're asking, oh, this artworks, where are you getting this? What is this about? What is the batik about? What is this craft items? We have amazing craft items. So these are last 4 or 5 years I've seen is going down, dying. People, new generation don't want to do this job anymore. Old people, they used to do it, right? It's beautiful, best monos and everything. So I brought these ones here. When they look at it, they say, amazing, what is this? That impressed me. Like, I'm happy to see that my motherland is getting more popular in this. So that's the main reason I was started.
That's amazing, actually. Well, your motive and intention of doing this is very clear. You want to promote Sri Lanka, and especially our cultural products, as you said, the Vesmunu, the sari, the batiks, and cinnamon items, and a lot of handcrafted ornaments as well. I've visited your shop in Majestic City, and that actually stood out, because it was very unique from other stations. You were promoting Buddhist items as well.
Yes, not only Buddhist items, I forget to mention, I'm also promoting physically challenging people in Sri Lanka, which is really amazing work they're doing. Coconut shell. Some girl, I'm taking, I really want to mention that girl. She's only 13 or 14 years old, and she's since she born, she's in wheelchair. And she's amazing doing greeting cards. It's amazing handwork cards. I bring her cards here and telling the people about her. I have her video, and she also gave me a short video. I put it in my social media and everything, and she had amazing. At the same time, I've seen a lot of people like that. I've just found out one or two people, right? And I have an office in Dankotua, and I have a company, Sanu Enterprises, and my manager is called Naini Rajapaksha, and she's worked as my manager, and her job is looking for these people and looking for the product, looking for the people who needs help. She looked for the people, and then she connect me. Then we'll talk and we'll bring the product here. We check the product honestly, because we check the product and we'll tell them, okay, this is wrong, this is not the way you should do it. We educate them too, so they will correct themselves. If they
it should be of import quality.
Yeah, because when they come to international market, we have to show them our product is #1 quality. That is to represent our country name, not only the name of the who does there, that's representing our country name. So I have to do that very carefully. So I tell the girls there, carefully checked everything, wash everything, see everything good. If there is an issue, let them know. Ask them to fix the problem. Then come back again. We are not give up. But I told them, I tell them, the people, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, because lying doesn't going to work. Because if you have any issues, talk to me frankly. You can resolve the problems. Talk to me if you can resolve any problems.
That's, again, I must applaud you for, helping the small businesses back at home and encouraging them to do more. Something that you mentioned before our interview as well, that you came as a refugee,
Yes.
that you're a Tamil Hindu.
Yes.
And you're here now in Canada,
Yes.
promoting Sinhala Buddhist items.
Yes.
What's the connection there? Didn't you face any challenges?
Not really. Not really. There is no Tamil Sinhalese issues for me. Always I'm thinking about my Sri Lanka. So when we came here, we are all Sri Lankan. That's all I know. And political reasons, some reason we divided, but I hope it will be okay in the future. And I came 1990 here as a refugee, because unfortunately in my country that time is a civil war, heavy, and I couldn't get a job what I studied. I studied aircraft maintenance engineering, and I couldn't get the job. So then I decided to leave from the country because of the country situation. And I'm a Tamil Hindu. And also then I came to this country and landed with $100 in my pocket. And now I am here. But I love Canada. Only one reason I can tell you, if you work hard, Canada not going to give up for you. Don't give up Canada. You work hard, you can be a successful person in the country. And this country is amazing, amazing country. They respect every single people come from every country. They give everybody respect, and everybody have rights. So don't give up. I really tell the youngsters who are coming now, they are gifted to come here. When I came 1990, we don't have any Sri Lankan stores or food or anything. And I don't know anything about pizza or burger. And
exactly. How did you survive?
It's tough, very tough.
And becoming this businessman where you are now with just $100 in your hand, what were some of the instances that you had faced?
Shanali, I can tell you last 25 cents where I spent. I never forget my back. Last 25 cents I spent in Huntington and Kennedy. There is a shop, convenience store, I bought a chocolate. That was my last 25 cents on my pocket. And I was looking at the chocolate, and then I ate it. Then those shops are no more there. And I look at it, I said, my last 25. Now after that, I worked everything. you name it, whatever job, dishwashing to cleaning, washroom cleaning, anything. I did any job. Job is job. For me, I don't steal anybody's pocket money. I work. I don't mind. And if anybody asks, I say, where are you working? I work in this restaurant as a dishwasher. I work this as a busboy. So every place I go from the beginning, it comes to high. When I started in a restaurant as a busboy, Sunshine restaurant in Bayview and Shepherd, no more that restaurant anymore here now. So when I started busboy, within a 5 months, my manager asked me, do you want to be a waiter? And I asked him, yeah, sure, why not? Because the way I worked, the way I communication, because when you come to any country, you have to follow the language.
True.
Carefully.
Yes.
If you're successful in language, not going to go wrong. But Canada is not like that. I know that you don't need a language, but you have to learn the language and the culture, right? That's very important. So I successful in the waiter job. While I'm doing the waiter job, I was working in another company called Cadet. They were supplying uniform, and that was I worked as a regular labor job, sorting out the uniforms for the wash. And there they promote me as a supervisor. Then that time was, I don't remember the year, but it's a $9 an hour salary.
Okay.
That was big money. There was so many people interview for that job. Okay, and I remember the human resource lady, Nada, her name. She's a Portuguese lady. She likes my approach and she likes my interviewers very well. And she asked me, when you want to start? My answer should be in right away, right? I didn't say that. I said, can I start Friday? She asked me right away, why Friday? Now, Friday is a good day, my religious day. She's so upset. She said, you should say right away, not say Friday. I said, okay, madam, I will start right away. That's it. Then I learned. Everywhere, things I learned. Even when the first, when I was in this cadet, now they are called Sintas. So when I went to the cadet and the manager name is Tibi, I never forget my manager supervisor's name. They were very amazing. I learned from every single person a lot of stuff. He showed me the first, when you wash the hand, you have wiped around the sink and everything.
Right.
So since I'm doing it, every time when I go to wash the hand and wiping, I remember him.
Oh my goodness.
So many years, and it's very amazing people I work with. And my first job is, actually when I came to Canada, I worked everywhere, but my first job is shipper and receiver. That time I have to use a pump truck and load the skids to the truck. And those days, American English and British English are pretty different, right? Mm-hmm. And the truck driver told me, I asked him, how do you want to put the skid? And he said, put against the wall. And I was looking at, what the hell, this wall is around, put it here. And he said, put it against the wall. He meant in the truck, inside the wall and the truck.
Right.
I was thinking wall outside. Anyways, that was a very simple, interesting things I faced it. But then I was working in there, and also I worked same time in the night at cleaning job. The lady, she comes and picked me up on the Victoria Park and Shepherd. At that time there was a burger shop was there. Now there are no more burger shop. Mm-hmm. I was very cold day and heavy snow, not proper jacket, standing outside, and that guy inside the shop, he's look at me. He knows every day I'm coming there and waiting for that lady to pick me up for the cleaning. And he called me inside. He said, why are you waiting outside? I know you're going with this lady for the cleaning. Don't wait outside. If you die here, I'm the responsible. If you have a problem, come inside and stand here. And he gave me a free coffee also. I was standing. So it was amazing. I experienced, came this country. It's amazing. But I work hard. In the night time, I go clean everything, clean washrooms and office washrooms and everything. Then I come back. Then I worked in another company. I didn't work much places. Main company, Sintas, Sunshine Restaurant. Then I went to Flint.
But the way you're saying it, I'm like, you have done it all.
Yeah, but part-time jobs are a lot. Even I throw papers.
Honestly, you've gone through a lot of struggle, and you've come to Canada in your early 20s, and with just $100 in your hand, you've done so many jobs, and now you're here as a businessman. Yeah. When we were about to start this business, didn't you feel that that fear of starting something new?
No, I don't get that fear, anything. But the thing is, I really want to do something. But to see, the day by day, when you last, I think 30 years now, I experience in my going that way, right? And so it becomes, I learn a lot. So when I learning every day, it's the best part. Every man successful is a failure. My failures is my successful. So sometimes I didn't go that bad failures, honestly saying, but anything goes other way around. I think about how to improve this one. But the thing is, I never give up. If you don't give up, you can be a successful anything. The people think, oh, this is not going to, so I'll leave this country. No, don't do that.
Honestly, because importing Sri Lankan products, and especially Buddhist Sinhalese items, you being a Hindu Tamil also, didn't you ever feel that, okay, why am I getting into this? What made you think that, okay, there is a niche market here, I can do business? As a business point of view, as a businessman, what did you think? Like, you felt confident that you can do business from this?
No, actually, we started not focusing on any particular community, right? We just wanted to start this one. I chose the place as Majestic City Mall, and there's a lot of travel shops are there. They always, everybody is selling Indian goods. So no one is selling a Sri Lankan, particularly Sri Lankan itself, right? Then I decided to open there. I got more welcome in Tamil people. A lot of Tamil people started buying a lot of batiks, and they get to know about batik. You won't believe, last year there is 3 families did batik concert, including Methodist College from Jaffna. They did the batik concert, and they also came to my shop and bought a lot of stuff. So, see, the thing is, once we started, only the people also get to know that. Because then some people came, oh, we used to wear this one in Sri Lanka, we didn't get a chance, now we are getting here. So that's the way it started. But only the thing I like to mention, when I started the first shop, is how I get to the Sinhalese community. I didn't know that so many Sinhalese people were here at that time, and not even know the Pansalas also. And there was the lady, dance teacher. She came to my shop. That was the first she came inside look at my shop, and she looked at it and she said, oh, this is something different. And she was shocked. Nuradi, her name is. And she looked at my shop and she called everybody. She's very close with the Pansala. And she called everybody and said, there is a shop open, batiks. And that was the time, I opened I think March, and April was New Year time. So they all came to my shop. When they came, they saw, oh my God, the Buddhist things are here, Buddhist monks, Sivalingams are here. Everything is here. Then I looked at, oh my God, there's something happening a different way. This was not my intention, right? So then I started bringing all the Buddhist items. I started bringing all these things. Now it's everybody, if needs something for the temples, they can come and get it from my shop. Because Hindu temple, we have so many stuff and so many places. But Buddhist temples, it's nothing there. I'm the only one. So
Great.
They can come.
So definitely you started this with a big risk of not knowing whether you'll make a profit or not.
100%. There's no doubt about it.
Honestly, when I visited Majestic store also, what attracted me to your store was I heard Surangani Maluganava, this song was playing out loud, and I was like, where is this song coming from? And that's when I visited you at your store. Well,
you won't believe. I put completely Sinhalese song, and people who walked in never say single word. They love it. They always say, oh, we're getting a feeling of Sri Lanka. When you've been to my shop. When you walked in, it's like a duty-free, or when you go to the shop in Kandy, that's the way I set up inside and everything. I spend more than 80 grand to fix inside itself. And then evening, I put pirit. And some people walked in my shop, they asked me, you want me to remove the shoes? Because it looked like a fun when the Buddhist statues are here. I said, no. Just walk in.
That's amazing. And again, I applaud you for all the effort that you're putting into giving a chance to all the people out there in Sri Lanka, all the small businesses, to give them a chance to, encourage them to put their products out there in the market, especially in the international market as well.
Yes.
And coming back to your career of being a realtor, did you want to become a realtor?
Yes, no, actually, that's also happened accidentally. It is. I was working in a plane tank, and I'm a quality controller. That time, I'm making good money, $24 an hour. They are going to laying off the people. They're going to move the company to Kentucky. That's the time I was like shocked, because I ordered the house also to get my new house, and so my wife is not working that time because I'm making good money. So I keep my wife, always take care of the kids. And she's from Sri Lanka. She's never born here. She's from Sri Lanka. We are arranged marriage, and so she doesn't know much anything here. She's a teacher, English teacher back home. So then it was hit me like shock, what to do the next level. So I was thinking myself. Then I look at it, and there was a guy in my workplace. He's a Chinese person. He told me he gave me the book on that time. This is about the realtor. Then I look at it, and I thought, okay, let me try this one. That was I was keeping in my mind. And then I got the laid off. Then I went to an unemployment, and that time is also I started doing a lot of job, courier job, all these things. You won't believe I did downtown, carrying all these bags and everything, courier job, everything. I tried my best to survive, right? I have a kid, I have family. So I'm not happy. See, if I don't happy, I won't stick long with that job. I look for something else. But those are survival other jobs. The long I stay with the job, which is I like. Then I started to get the license for the truck driver license. So I drove the truck, and in city, that was the toughest job I've seen in my life, driving a truck. And then I'm not happy with the truck. And then I went to limousine. I was driving the limousine. I enjoy the limousine, a lot of fun. But one thing I don't like, people want to get drunk. They also not actually get really bad.
Oh, I
That's a tough call at that time. And then that was cash work, and that also enjoyed. And by working on the limousine, I started studying reality. So one day I was taking some realtors, they booked a limousine to go to award function. I was driving for them.
Okay.
They were drinking and enjoying, and they asked me, they have to sign I think something, they have to sign my bill. So I gave my pen like this, and the pen is a realtor pen. And she looked at me, I said, "You're a realtor?" I said, "I'm just finishing the thing." And then after that, I joined the first company, Home Life GTA. Then I worked, I started looking at it, and then I thought everybody in here is a realtors, and everybody's doing the residential. So I have a family friend, Mr. Ray Gupta, and he's a very nice gentleman. He's like a father to me, brother to me. Very, very, now they are son Ray groups. And he's the one told me, "Prabha, get into the commercial." He showed me how to get into the commercial. He showed me how to make the classes. He showed me how to make the deal. So he's the one, my first client too, the commercial.
Oh.
Yeah. Now
Your
still,
mentor and client.
Yeah, mentor and my client, and I'm doing deals with him. They are huge Sunday groups. They own a lot of hotels, a lot of gas stations. So I work for them. I look for the gas stations, I look for the properties for them, and now I learned a lot of in commercial, and I'm very successful in commercial. I sell a lot of gas stations, and also I sell houses, particular people. And so I selected people mean the people who want to work with me nicely, and those are the ones, mostly IT guys from Pune. They're all my clients. A lot of ITs I have. They are like a word of mouth. They like, once they started working with me, they like the way I work, and my business has grown up. And then become a very successful. And then I joined the Royal Page in 2012, I'm not wrong. And so here, there in Royal Page, I'm very successful gas station selling in Royal Page.
Well, Mr. Prabha, I feel like we need another program to talk about all of your
Yes.
stories that you're telling us. But, well, unfortunately, we are running out of time for this program, but
Yes.
definitely I think you are a huge inspiration for the youngsters out there who wants to start a business but are afraid of, taking a risk of getting into business in Canada, especially in this current context, with political instability and with all the economic crisis and all that, which is happening currently in Canada. As my last question, what would you like to advise the younger audience or probably people who want to get into business? An inspiring message or some advice?
I would definitely like to give that advice, especially whoever came to Canada. First thing I like to tell you is beautiful country, amazing country. You're all gifted to be this country. Don't give up. And this country never going to give you up. And if you work hard, definitely you will come to the point where you want to be. And another thing is also, it's business or any job you doing it, put in your 100% effort on it and do it where you can be a successful at that, definitely. And also, business is amazing. Don't think about everybody opening. Don't follow other people's steps. You look for something different, what we can do different way, what we can do the different way they bring the business to the different business. That way you will definitely be a successful. My main thing is, it's amazing country this is. Don't give up. This country, if you give up here, it's very hard to come out for any countries. Because this country, if you do good, the banks, everybody will help you. The risk, of course, we have to take a risk. If you don't take a risk, you cannot be a successful. Failure is your successful step. I'm telling you. Don't even think about there's going to be failure. You definitely will successful, but you have to put your 100% effort on that. Then 100% and faith on the God. I'm very 100% believing in Shri Baba. Faith on your own God, you'll become successful in your business. Anything, whatever you do. Thank you.
Mr. Prabha, again, thank you very much for your time and your knowledge and your inspiring stories that you shared with us. I wish you all the best in your future in business as well.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity you gave to me, and really enjoyed this interview. Thank you so much.
With that, we end off today's episode of Business Icons. Stay tuned with Behind Me International Media for more, as we will be interviewing more inspiring leaders, entrepreneurs, businessmen, so on. And I hope that every one of us got to know something, that we learned something out of this today. Thank you for watching again. Please like, share, and subscribe for Behind Me International Media. Have a great day.